Hello. So this morning, I'm going to share with you how to animate a Google slide. And this is a good way to kind of engage your kiddos on your Zoom, get a little feedback from them, and just spruce up your Google slides that you're doing. So whatever your slide presentation you're using, I'm just going to start a new presentation. And I'm going to go ahead and get rid of these boxes. I don't need them. I'm going to close out my theme just in the interest of trying to keep everything as clean as possible. So whatever is going on in your slide, you're going to go to Insert Image, and I'm going to choose something from my computer. Here on my desktop, I purchased a Digi Alphabet. So there are some nice pictures for all the different letters of the alphabet. I'm going to open up my B file, and I think I'll put in a bear. So here's my bear. You're going to have him on your screen, whatever. We'll put him right in the middle. While that clip art or image or photo, whatever you have, while that's selected, you're going to see this word animate up here. Now, if you don't see the word animate, it's because whatever you're choosing to do this to is not selected. If you see, nothing's selected on this page and that word animate isn't here. So I'm going to select my bear again, and there's the word animate. When I click on animate, it opens up this on the side. I don't want to animate this slide. That is something you can do, but for today, we're just going to go down here to where it says object animations. And you can see the little picture of the bear is there. So we have two choices with that bear. We can choose how he animates, and we can choose when he animates. So the first drop-down box is the kind of animation. And you can see that we can do all kinds of fun things, and you can kind of mix it up with your kiddos. I know this, I had chose fade in, but I think I'll do something different. I think I'm going to have zoom in. And so that's my first choice. My second choice is when is it going to happen? I can choose it to happen kind of like automatically, but I want to control it. So I always choose on click. All right, now I'm going to close this box up, and I know that when I go into presentation mode, something's going to happen with this. And if you look over here, you can see that there's this little animate button. That 3 circles means that something's being done on that slide. So let's go to presentation mode. And when I go to presentation mode, there's my slide, but there's nothing there until I click. So there he is, ta-da! All right, let's get back out of animation mode. So if I want to have a string of animations, things that happen one after another, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and click this guy, and I want to add an animation. And you can see over here it says add animation. Now I want him, look carefully here, right here, this is our first animation, and you can see it's got this little carrot that's turned sideways. And if I click that down, I can see what we put in before. I can click it up and it gets out of the way. Here's my animation that I just added. All right, it defaulted to fade in, but I'm going to change it to zoom. Whoops. Let's change it to zoom out. And again, and this over here, this whole thing is a separate window. So remember, if you can't see what's going on, you can always slide this up and down, okay? So my first animation was zoom in on click. My second animation is zoom out on click, and that's what I want it to do. And you can see this little slider. You can make it go fast or slow. That's just a little bit more than I need to do. I just leave it wherever it is. All right, so now I have two animations on this little guy. Let's go back to presentation mode. Again, it comes up blank until I click. Then he zooms in, and I click again, and he zooms out. Ta-da! Little fun thing to do. Now, let's say we want to have a string of animations. We want the kids to see something, zoom in, zoom out, zoom in, zoom out. So I'm going to go up here to my insert. I'm going to insert an image again from my computer, wherever you want to insert it from. Now I want to do a banana. Let's say I'm teaching the letter B and I want them to make the sound they hear at the beginning of bear and banana. So I'm going to bring that guy in. I'm going to put him right on top of the bear. Now this looks like a hot mess, but we're going to make it look good. Our banana is selected. We're going to add animation. Once again, I'm going to zoom in, on click. I have that, close that up, get that out of the way. Uh-oh, I don't have that add animation button here. I have to go back over and select my banana again because I can't add an animation to something if the computer doesn't know what I want to animate. So I'm going to add an animation again. And sometimes when you start getting a list of them, this is what happens. I click add animation, but I can't see it here. And that's where I told you kind of have to scroll down. So you can see I have my two animations for the bear. I have the first animation I did on the banana, and here's my second one. But I don't want it to zoom in. I want it to zoom out now on click. Now, when I go to present, I click once, bear zooms in and zooms out on my next click. Banana zooms in and zooms out. All right, now I want to see if the kids are really listening. So now I'm going to insert something that begins with the letter, we did an M, so let's do an M picture. Let's put in a microphone. I'm going to drag that over here on my pile because, and you don't have to do it on a pile, you can do it all over the screen. I like that it keeps coming up at the same place. My microphone's selected. I'm going to add an animation, and I don't see it here, but remember we can scroll down, and here's my animation. The arrow is pointed down, so all my information's available. I'm going to zoom in on click. Let's close that guy up. So here's all my animations. Scroll down. I'm going to zoom out on click. So here's what I have so far for my motion, for my animation on this page. Now, if I know what I want to do, I want to keep adding more pictures. I can just go ahead and do that. Let's add another B word because we're trying to keep it switched up. Let's add a baseball. Bring this guy over, make it nice and big. Add animation. There's my baseball. I want him to zoom in on click. I'm going to add another one. Whoops, I closed it. And I'm going to zoom out on click. And now we're starting to build a little something. So let's go back to our present. Remember, this only works in present mode. Otherwise, it looks rotten. Okay. All right, boys and girls, let's see if you can hear the B sound at the beginning of these words. Say bear. Do we hear B in bear? Give me thumbs up. Woohoo! Good job. All right, next one, banana. Do you hear a B when I say banana? Thumbs up, thumbs down. Oh, good. Microphone. Do you hear a B when I say microphone? Thumbs up, thumbs down. And hopefully everybody gives you a thumbs down. Thumbs up, thumbs down on baseball. Awesome. So there we go. Now, pretty quickly, I was able to throw together a little test with my small group. Thumbs up, thumbs down. I can jot down who knew the b sound, who didn't. And there you go. Don't forget to save the name of this as B Sound Animate. Saved in my drive. We are good to go. All right. I hope that was helpful. And let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.